I keep telling y'all, if y'all don't want to look like these expired cans of Del Monte peaches when they take their makeup and them weaves off, then you better get your health and fitness together, starting from the inside out. This NutriBurst, these tea, and these pills, honey, it will do the job. Don't be caught slipping, looking like some of them without their makeup on. Be sure to drop down in the description box and click the link to purchase these and other fine health and wellness products. Nessa girl, y'all seen part two of this damn reunion. Quiet as it's kept, the shit was boring as hell. But I'ma see what the hell I can squeeze out of it. Wanna talk about it? Here you go. So Nessa girl, we getting into the part two of this damn reunion, and it opened up with MasterCard Marlo still in there crying, and the girls is feeling sympathy for Marlo. And you know what? A lot of y'all attacked me in the social media talking about that Marlo is on a PR campaign and they just trying to make her look better, and Bravo Andy just laid out the carpet to make it look better for Marlo. I mean, some of that may be true, but it doesn't negate that what that girl went through is real, and I definitely think that those were real tears. And what Marlo's gone through has given us a better understanding of who and what it is she is. Especially when she said, you know, what, these girls don't like me because I like to dress up in my fashions and stuff. And it's funny because Marlo's vanity truly is to cover up the wounds of where she comes from. Think about somebody telling you you're trash, you're nothing, you'll never be nothing. And now with her fashions, it makes her feel like the girl in the picture. It makes her feel like Cinderella. It makes her feel like a princess. All I'm saying is Marlo's story has helped us understand her better. But then Kenya calls out the contradictions because Kendra just has a commitment to not liking Marlo. And the reality of the situation is both of them are one and the same damn person. I wish they would figure it out. Speaking of Kenya having issues with Marlo, they bring up the break-in at Marlo's house. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I had an issue with the way Kenya responded to Marlo's house break-in, and here is why. At the time that Marlo's house got broken into, it was not widespread knowledge that there was a criminal ring of people going around breaking into celebrities' houses, right? So independent of that knowledge, then Marlo's house break-in is just a random occurrence that has absolutely nothing to do with anybody else on the show. You cannot tell me because my house got broken into without the knowledge of knowing that there was a criminal ring at that time, that it's second nature for you to get on the group text and tell everybody you need to be careful because my house got broken into and we live completely in different parts of the town. So I think Kenya was just looking for another reason to have an issue with Marlo when she got upset with Marlo for not sharing with them that her house got broken into and our safety is at jeopardy. Okay, riddle me this. She shares with you her house got broken into. What are you going to do differently? You already got an alarm system. You already got cameras. You already locked your door. It's useless information as far as I'm concerned. What you gonna do? Set up a guard in your backyard at night? Keep your pistol cocked on your nightstand? I'm just not understanding what you would have done differently with the information that you don't do now. Because the reality of the situation is, if these people want to break into your house, Kenya, they're going to wait until you gone. They're going to put their ski mask on, and they're going to break into your house. And by the time the police get there, they're going to be on got all your shit. So it just is what it is. Marlo's sending the boys back, and then Candy chimes in. You know, I love what Candy said, because it was the same thing I was feeling. You sent the boys back when this was supposed to be their home, and it seems as if someone who was going through what you went through as a child, that you would not have did that. Period. Hard stop. Me being somebody who does not want children, though, I 100% sympathize with Marlo. I am used to living fancy free and footloose. And if you were to give me some goddamn children right now to raise, I don't know what the hell I would do, especially if they was being disrespectful and not listening and getting on my last goddamn nerve. She needed a reset. Now I'm going to tell you something. I'm glad that Marlo said that she's in counseling to deal with the situation. However, I must say, Marlo has the perfect answer for every bit of fire that she comes under. So it is feeling like damage control. It really is feeling like I watched the season. I seen what people are saying. Now I got to find a way to combat the way I was looking on this damn show, because I was looking a fool. But I hope in doing so that you legitimately are going to the therapy and seeing it through. And I wish William and Michael was the best. Marlo talks about her edges, and she says she uses Kenya more hair products and that they actually work. That was cute. I think that was Marlo's way of killing Kenya with kindness or whatever. I don't believe Marlo really is using Kenya's hair products. I think that was her way of pseudo trying to extend some type of olive branch and saying, I'm tired of fighting with you, girl. Like, damn. Andy talks to Shereé about is she tired of being clowned? And Shereé mentions, that at times it does get to her. But Shereé, to be honest with you, you keep making a fool of your own goddamn self. They say Kenya came back a better person as a result of Dancing with the Stars. That she was in a better place energetically, so on and so forth. I want to be very honest with y'all. Kenya Moore gives me Lisa Rinna. Lisa Rinna shows up on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and she does what she does because she's an actress and she realizes that it's an acting job. I think that The Real Housewives of Atlanta is no longer reality TV, and that it is a soft-core acting job. And I think Kenya truly shows up and does what she has to do for work. I think in real life, Kenya does have girlfriends, her friends that have been her Hollywood friends for years. And I refuse to believe that Kenya acts with those women, her real girlfriends, the way she does with these people on this show. It's a character that she plays, and she plays it well. Martell calls Shereé in the middle of the thing. And then Kenya goes, and I heard that D was a 10 out of 10. Now, this is when we need Phaedra on the line, because, Phaedra wasn't going for that type of shit. Kenya, you kind of cross the line when you start talking about your friends' lovers' body parts, especially their sex, their genitals. That, girl, you kind of broke girl code with that, but hey, that's Kenya. They played a package with Shereé saying Candy sucked dick in the locker room. Now listen, whoever the hell wrote that damn note and put it in that basket, that shit was funny as hell. But Shereé, I'm gonna tell you something. Shereé, you full of shit. And Candy better than me. Because in your confessional, you were being shady. You were like, shit, she sucked dick everywhere else. Why not the locker room? You were insinuating that she was a hoe. Okay? You were insinuating that Candy sucked dick all around town. When you got on that stage, you didn't want that smoke, so you tried to downplay it like, I've sucked dick in other places in the bedroom. We all have. And Candy dumbass let you get away with it. I would have held your goddamn feet to the fire and cussed your ass the fuck out. That's what I would have did. Then told you how you sucking all the wrong dicks because you always having problems paying. Okay! Including Martell Holtz, honey. This ain't gonna end good. Sonya's big family. I caught glimpses of Sonya's other reality TV show. But Sonya, I'm here to tell you, you got too many goddamn people in your house. I know people love their families, but it'd be no way in hell I'd have 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 people living in my damn house. I'm sorry. If I had the money, I would, put my mom in a little condo or a little townhouse and pay it off. But all y'all grown, like my daddy told me long time ago, too many grown people cannot stay in the same house. And I am a firm believer of that. Sonya having a baby. Drew, if backpedaling and pussy popping was a person, it would be you. You meant exactly what you said when you basically alluded to it is Sonya's duty to give her husband a baby. You know what I'm saying? That old fashioned ass way of thinking. And if that girl was not ready to have a damn baby for whatever reason, it is her prerogative. Then you went on to say, if you don't give them one, somebody else will. So just like I don't understand why the husband's preference supersedes the wife's preference. Like, what do you do when one person wants to have a child and the other doesn't? You reach an impasse. But as far as I'm concerned, you err on the side of caution. If one person doesn't want to have a child, then I think it's in the best interest of the family unit to not have no damn baby. You do not want to bring no baby in the world where somebody is half sure about it or resentful about the situation. Nobody should want it. But I love the fact that Sonya recognized that she just wanted to be heard. That was her whole issue with her husband. And the fact that he came around and said, all right, if you don't want to do it, then I'm fine with it. It gave her what she needed. There was something lacking in their relationship that left her feeling uncomfortable about having a child. But Drew, you meant exactly what you said. But let me tell you something. Drew, everybody don't let their husband treat them any type of way and just switch them any type of way across the world like you let Ralph do. I think any woman in their right damn mind would have been on divorce Ralph ass a long time ago. Ralph gaslights the shit out of you, embarrasses the shit out of you, and you sit there and cry and cry and cry, and he manipulates the hell out of you, and it is sad to witness. Now, I will say, since Drew has entered this show, we have seen some progression in her having a bit more thunder in her ass and a bit more arms. But everybody ain't you, Drew. Will Kenya and Marlo ever be friends? They used to be. They used to be. And you know, there once was a time they both was using each other. When Nene wouldn't film with Marlo, Marlo ran her ass over there and befriended Kenya. And because Kenya was beefing with because Kenya was beefing with Nene, she gladly accepted Marlo and they were BFFs. And I don't know if y'all remember that Bailey Bowl episode when Nene got into it with Marlo and Marlo was fake crying. And she was like, you know, you mad with me because I'm friends with Kenya? You mad with me because I was friends with Kenya? And like Marlo said, you know, when Kenya had a purpose for me, we were friends. When she no longer had a purpose for me, now, you know, she don't want me no more as friends. I think that they would be great friends if they could get past the pettiness. Now, Kenya bringing up Marlo's arrest history and Marlo cutting the girl in the face or whatever the case may be, Kenya, it was a read that really didn't land because it was old. All that came out about Marlo, when she first hit the show. Marlo has a perfect excuse. I mean, she was 40-something. All of her arrests were petty. They were probation violations. And then she talking about one was for writing a check with the wrong address. Nah, girl, now Marlo, now see, we was with you till you started lying. Now, I don't know much about writing checks since I ain't wrote one since the early 2000s from a rent. But I don't understand how the wrong address on the check will send somebody to jail. Talking about a check, especially a check under $100. I don't know the law. When I went to Florida State University and got my degree in economics, them people ain't teach me shit about legal, and they damn sure ain't teach me shit about forgery, fraud, and write bad checks. But I don't think folks go to jail for a wrong address on a check under $100. I mean, it's giving whatever you did with that check, it was intentional and it was fraud. Because I know bitches who done went to BrandsMart on checks and bought up the whole damn store, and they shit just in collections. They ain't go to damn jail about no check with no wrong address. Then they get Anthony on the phone talking about Shereé don't pay. And let me tell you something. Anthony was on that phone flipping and a flopping, and I can tell you that Anthony did what a lot of these hanger-on gay guys in Atlanta do with these reality TV girls. They be so happy to be in the mix that they run from side to side telling what each one said. I know these girls, okay? I see it all the time, and I be telling them, I don't know why y'all be befriending these little low-level punks or whatever. And the reason why they do it is because these little low-level sissies boost their esteem. Yes, girl, you look good, girl. So they keep these little low-level sissies around them as accessories and do-boys, and they confide in them, and they run back from side to side and tell their business. And that's exactly what's going on between Drew and Shereé. Talking about, did you ever say he was gay? I don't recall, but I may have at one time. Nigga, you said it. You said it. If you said it, say you said it. If you said it, say you said it. You just flip-flopped your ass all across this damn screen. And the sad part about it is when it's all said and done, those two ladies gonna work it out, and your ass gonna be standing in the child line. They're gonna put your ass out on the streets, and you no longer gonna be a part of the circle because you can't be trusted, and you keeping up mess and confusion in the damn church. Y'all, that's all I got for part 2 of the reunion. They honestly could have kept this whole part because it really gave nothing. But since I watched it, I might as well make my coins off of it and give y'all a review on it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'm finna get ready to take my ass down to the bar with a Honda cars being, have me a little cocktail, and I'll call y'all hoes later. Bye.